morning and 3 heartbeats. One night on October 30th, 1938, Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater Company broadcast the radio play Invasions from Mars, adapted from the novel The War of Worlds by H.G. Wells. Listeners who turned in after the broadcast began were alarmed by what they heard. In this scene from the play, newsman Carl Phillips, the broadcasting live from the New Jersey farm where the stage metal cylinder has crash landed. How would you have reacted if you were hearing these words on your radio?
Well, I never seen anything like it. The color is sort of yellowish white. Serious specters are pressing close to the object in spite of the efforts of the police to keep them back. They're getting in front of my line of vision. Would you mind standing on one side, please?
One side. There, one side.
While the police are pushing the crowd back, here's Mr. Williams, owner of the farm. He may have some interesting facts to add. Mr. Williams, will you please tell the radio audience as much as you remember of this rather unusual visitor that dropped in your backyard? Step closer, please. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Williams.
I was listening to the radio.
Closer and louder, please.
Pardon me?
Louder, please, and closer.
Yes, sir. While I was listening to the radio and kind of driving, that Professor Fellow was talking about Mars, so I was half dozing and half.
Yes, Mr. Williams. Then what happened?
As I was saying, I was listening to the radio kind of halfways.
Yes, Mr. Williams, and then you saw something.
Not first off, I heard something.
And what did you hear?
A hissing sound. Like this. Kind of like a 4th of July rocket.
Then what?
Turned my head out the window and would have sworn I saw I was too asleep to be and dreaming. Yes, I seen the kind of greenish streak, and then zingo, something smacked the ground. The ground knocked me clear out of my seat.
Well, you frightened Mr. Williams.
Excuse me, if you're driving a blue Ford SUV, please come move down the driveway, please. If you're driving a Ford SUV, please come move down the driveway.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Thank you.
Want me to tell you some more?
No, that's quite all right. That's plenty. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard Mr. Williams, owner of the farm where this thing has fallen. I wish I could convey the atmosphere, the background of this fantastic scene. Hundreds of cars parked in a field in the back of us. Police are trying to rope out the Broadway leading into the farm, but it's no use. They're breaking right through their headlights. Throw an enormous spot on the pit where objects have buried. Some of the more daring souls are venturing near the edge. Their silhouettes stand out against the metal sheen. Faint humming sound. One man wants to touch the thing. He's having an argument with the police. The policeman wins. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's something I haven't mentioned. Is it in all this excitement, but it's becoming more distant, perhaps you call it already on your radio. Listen, long pause. Do you hear it? It's curious humming sound that seems to come from inside the object. I'll move the microphone near it. Here, pause. Now we're not more than 25 feet away. Can you hear it now? Oh, Professor Pearson.
Yes, Mr. Phillips.
Can you tell us the meaning of that scraping noise inside the thing?
Possibly the unequal cooling of its surface.
Do you still think it's a meteor, Professor?
I don't know what to think. The metal casing is definitely an extra not found on this earth. Friction with the Earth's atmosphere usually tears holes in it. A meteorite, this thing is smooth, and as you can see, it's a cylindrical surface.
Just a minute, something's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, this is terrific. This end of the thing is beginning to flake off. The top of the beginning to rotate like a screw. This thing must be hollow.
She's a moving. Look at the darn thing unscrewing.
Excuse the interruption. If you're driving a blue Ford Explorer or SUV, please come move it out of the driveway.
It's red hot.
If you're driving a blue SUV, please come move it out of the driveway.
Keep back there. Keep those idiots back. She's off. The top's loose. Look out there. Stand back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed. Wait a minute, someone's crawling out of the hollow top. Someone or something I can see peering out of the black hole. Two luminous discs are there. They eyes. It might be a face. It might be shout up.
From the crowd.
Good heavens! Good heavens! Something's wriggling out of the shadow like a great snake. Now it's another one. Another. They look like tentacles to me. There I can see the thing's body is large as a bear, and it glistens like a wet leather, but that face, it is indescribable. I can hardly force myself to keep looking at it. The eyes are black and gleam like a serpent. The mouth is V-shaped with some dripping from its
Teachers, please excuse the interruption.
That seemed to
Parents or visitors that own it, disregard. Thank you.
The monster, or whatever it is, can hardly move. It seems weighed down by possibly gravity.